Olivet has been known to produce Major League Baseball players in recent years. Joining me today is head baseball coach Todd Reed, who is here to talk about the program's past successes and where it looks to go in the future. Also joining us today is Tiger pitcher Nick Campy. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
My first question is about Ben Zobrist. So this question is to both of you. How did you feel when you found out that Ben Zobrist was in fact the most valuable player of Game 7 of the World Series and he went to Olivet? Was that surreal?
I think surreal is a great way to describe it. First, thanks for having us. It's just fun to be here and talk about it. But yeah, surreal is a great way to describe it. Anytime you see someone you know or someone who's been affiliated with your program play at that level and then achieve at that level, it is just, it took a long time for it to really sink in that here's a guy that has worked out with us, has played at Watson Field, and it really was surreal. And I'm not sure it sunk in until we communicate with him some, and he did communicate back a little bit right after the World Series, and myself and a couple of our coaches were on our way to the parade, and he talked to us, and so it really was a surreal kind of moment, and took a long time for it to sink in. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to have a guy like that who comes back and is open to talk to us and hang out with us and just be a general guy with us. He's got all kinds of fame now, especially being the MVP. It's awesome. It's incredible. When I saw that he won, I was just thinking, good for him, good for us, good for Olivet. Olivet's all over Wrigley Field right now, so it's awesome.
Well, thank you so much. But not to be ignored is also Ben Heller, another Ben who went on to the major leagues, and you had a close relationship with him, right?
Yeah, more so than Ben Zobrist for sure, because I had a chance to coach Ben Heller for 4 years. And we've had 2 draft picks in the last 3 years. Ben Heller was drafted in 2013, and then Josh Altman was drafted by the Texas Rangers last year. And the journey through the minor leagues is oftentimes it's hard, and the percentages of making it are not very high. But Ben Heller really ran his way through the minor league system from what they call low Class A or rookie league all the way through the major leagues. And in August, I got a phone call about 6 o'clock in the morning from Ben saying, "Hey, Coach, I'm going to be at Fenway Park tonight pitching for the Yankees." And so I got a chance to go and travel around to try to see him make his debut, and that was a very similar feeling, just surreal that here's a kid who sat beside me in the dugout, lifted weights in our weight rooms in Mackay and Burchard, pitched on Watson Field, and here he is now pitching in Fenway Park or in Yankee Stadium. And again, Josh Altman is at the start of his professional journey, but got a chance to see him play this summer as well. And even watching a player play in the minor leagues, I get the same feeling. Just extremely grateful for the opportunity to have worked with them and had a relationship with them. So,
cool, Mr. Campy. After seeing the successes of both Ben Zobrist and Heller, how does that make you and your other players feel about your own chances of making it to the major league someday?
Oh, absolutely. There's always a doubt. Small Christian school. Will I get seen? And it's just really encouraging to know that there's been success stories come out of here, and it gives us hope. It gives us more hope to work harder and harder every single day. You really want to play at that level. Well, work hard, and it's possible, especially if you have God on your side too. So.
Are you doing anything right now to prepare for a potential career in Major League Baseball?
Yeah, actually, it's the seasons that I've had a couple pretty successful seasons. And last summer, I was able to play in the Alaska Baseball League, which is a pretty elite league, and I believe Heller and Altman both played up there beforehand. And then this summer, I was able to actually just this morning we got a contract in that I'm going to be able to play in Northwoods League, which is another league up north in Wisconsin area. And Altman was up there for a couple days before he got drafted. So it's encouraging to me. That's fuels my fire to keep working hard and to be where I need to be. So
awesome, thank you. What do you guys see for the next season coming up in the spring? What are you looking for?
Sure. Well, we have high expectations. As most people know, we won our conference last year, the CCAC. We won the regular season. won a playoff game against Judson University to earn a berth in the NAI National Tournament. And so, we want to defend that title. And so we have some pretty high expectations as a team and for some of our individual players. And so we actually have a split season. As some people know, we play some games in the fall that count. We're 3-0. We get to sit on that all winter. And we'll begin play again in the second semester. And in between then, in January, we're actually taking all 30 of our guys on a mission trip to Puerto Rico. So with a Nazarene organization called Encuentro Puerto Rico. So we're on a mission trip, but we also should get to play some baseball. It's a baseball-rich area, and we're going to play some baseball down there before we come back. So.
Awesome. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for being with me today.